Welcome everybody to another video of Ancient Greece Reloaded. Today we will talk about the famous Protogenoi Chronos, the personification or the god of time. By the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so stay tuned for upcoming videos. Okay, let us get the obvious out of the way first. In English, Chronos is also written as Chronus or Chronos, and so it's easy to see how the Protogenoi god of time could be confused with the Titan god Cronus. This led to the fact that over the centuries, the two gods who were once distinct in being confused with each other, and the Greek gods taking on the other's attributes. But keep in mind that Chronos and Cronus are two completely different gods. That out of the way, let us continue. Chronos was a god of the Greek pantheon, and he is arguably one of the most interesting of all the Greek gods and goddesses. Generally speaking, Chronos can be regarded as the Greek god of time, or the father of time, but the deity appears only sparsely in surviving texts, and yet in the surviving texts it is clear that he was integral to some people's interpretation of the creation myth. Today, the lineage of the gods is normally taken from Hesiod's Theogony, and this is of course understandable as the book title itself means the genealogy of the gods. This text is one of the few surviving works from that period and has led to the Homeric tradition of the gods becoming famous. Fragments of other texts though exist, and they have recorded other traditions, which although often include the same gods as written about in Hesiod's work, also tell of different gods and different timelines. It is from these fragments that the god Chronos is found. These alternative timelines include the Orphic tradition, which is a work that is being attributed to Orpheus. The most famous story of creation from Greek mythology tells of Protogenoi emerging from nothingness, with first chaos, then Gaia, Eros and Tartarus coming into existence, and Hesiod's version doesn't mention a god called Chronos at all. As a side note, the term Protogenoi refers to the firstborn of the immortals, who formed the very fabric of the universe, who were known in Greek mythology as the Protogenoi, protos meaning first and genos meaning born or generation, hence Protogenoi. Other versions though state that Chronos was the son of Aeithros, a primordial water god, and Gaia, the Protogenoi of the earth, or else he was born fully formed when the universe came into existence. In the early surviving accounts, Chronos was normally depicted as a serpent-like god, but also a god with three heads, one of a man, one of a bull, and one of a lion. Chronos though was also of unknown size, but the serpent coils of Chronos was said to encircle everything. I believe you do get the meaning of the symbolism that everything in our 3D universe is inside the confines of time. Generations after its original inception, the idea of Chronos would be taken up by Roman writers, and they would equate the Greek primordial god with another god Aeon, and the imagery of the god would subsequently change. Keep in mind that Aeon is not Chronos, and that Aeon is the god of the cyclic ages, and the cycle of the year and the zodiac. It was at this time that Chronos would become the father time figure, an old man with white beard, and holding onto an hourglass and a sickle, and even today it is still this impression that is still thought of when people think of father time. In the Orphic tradition, Chronos was said to work alongside a female equivalent goddess, Ananke, the Greek goddess of inevitability, and the pair would ultimately bring order to the cosmos. The tails of the serpent deities would encircle the world egg, and as this occurred, the egg would split open, bringing forth the earth, the sea, and the sky. The tales of time and inevitability would thereafter be involved in everything for all time. For the ones interested in the esoteric symbolic meaning, earth represents the material world, our body, water our soul or soul world, and sky the spiritual world and our spirit form. Now, the opening of the world egg also brought forth the primordial deity Phanes. Other Protogenoi were also thought to have been born to Chronos and Ananke, with Aither, Chaos, and Erebus often being named as their offspring. Finally, we have dedicated videos about Ananke, Gaia, Uranus, and Phanes, which you can watch and learn more about them in detail. Let us finish with the following saying: nothing is clear to man about the gods. Euripides. That being said, remember guys to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, it would help us a lot. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos.